into with another cut. And y'all know how I do, y'all know how I get down. So y'all can get in tune and stay in tune. And watch me work this cut. Yeah, I'm about to change that right now. Yeah, it's your boy Cut King. Now back with another cut. To the fact that I'm about to do the most, we should really have a toast with a rose, bro. This year gotta be better than the last. Check that bag and don't look bad. Don't look bad. Don't look bad. This year gotta be better than the last. Check that bag and don't look bad. Don't look bad. Don't look bad. This year gotta be better than the last. Check that bag and don't look bad. Don't look bad. Don't look back. To the fact that I'm about to do the most, we should really have a toast with a rose, bro. This Yeah, how y'all doing? She back, we back, and I'm back with another cut for y'all. This is one of my good loyal clients. She always come back because she know not to go nowhere else. She tried it. She didn't like what they did. They messed her up. So she had to wait till they got back right. She came to get back right the right way by your boy Cut King. Right now she getting the all even, taper the sides in the back. Now starting off in this cut, as you can see, I do have that 2 guard on there. My Babulous Pros got the 2 guard on there, and I'm going against the grain, as you can see, getting all the hair down to an even length, making sure I'm going over it multiple times and moving the hair out of the way that I don't want to get cut. Trust me, you do not want to go up into somebody's hair and they get home, take their hair out their ponytail or whatnot, and realize that you cut a little patch out. So just be mindful of that, making sure you move the hair out the way if it's not being cut. As you can see, me moving it out, I got a little tangled up. But that's just making sure I don't, you know what I mean, cut hair that's not supposed to be cut. So that's why I got this. That's why I'm doing it like this with this comb. And make sure you keep a comb or a brush in your hand at all times. You want to remove the hair that you've cut, and you don't want to be constantly going over something you already cut. So have that comb or a brush in your hand just to remove the hair if the hair ain't falling off like it's supposed to. But y'all see, I'm making sure I go over it multiple times, making sure I get it down to the length I wanted at. Now, I'm finna get ready and jump into that back fade, that taper. First thing first, you go in, put that guideline in. You wanna put your first line in. That's setting the tone for the haircut. Make sure that's clean. Make sure it's where you need it to be. Because if not, you're gonna be highly upset when you gotta go back and start all over almost just to fix the haircut. So like I said, I'm making sure it's all clean for me before I go to the next step. And getting into the next step, you want to make sure that the previous step before is laying the ground rules down for you. If not, like I said again, it's just gonna make it harder. So now I got my Babulous. I got it open. I'm going up about a finger's width, evenly all the way around, from side to side, from left to right, evenly. Making sure I set that line in there before I go on to the next phase, and that's balling it out. I'm sorry, not balling it out, cleaning it up. As you can see, I got that in there, open. Now I'm gonna start breaking it down. I started off open, I'm gonna do half open, then I'm gonna go down to close. You wanna make sure you repeat those steps with every guard you use. Open, half open, and close. Regardless which way you do it, make sure you go open, half open, and close. And then after that, you just go ahead and get into the next guard. I'm gonna put that 1 guard on there. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go up about a finger's width, but I'm gonna flick out as I get to that fingers width length. I'm gonna flick out a little bit at the top because I don't want to put in too much work with that 1.5. Okay, so now I done got that in there. I done set the tone with this one guard by the fingers width up. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna jump into the next guard. I'm gonna jump down now. I'm gonna jump into this half guard or point 0.5, whichever you want to call it. It's still the same thing. And with this guard, I'm gonna go right under that one guard that I had on there. I'm gonna go right under that and fade out that line at the bottom of that one guard. So again, I start off open. I'm gonna go to half open, and then I'm gonna close it up. Remember those steps, y'all. Open, half open, and close. As you get deeper into it, you'll figure out more methods, quicker ways to do it. But this right here is the basic way of getting rid of lines and fading out. Open, half open, and close. You see, I'm making sure it's real clean though. Every now and then I step back, look in the mirror, just to make sure that blend is where I need it to be. But y'all see that blend? Yeah, that thing blurry. You know what's next? I'm gonna go ahead and go into that side taper. Now on this side taper, you wanna do the exact same thing you did in the back. In another note, this side taper is, you don't got the same amount of space that you had on the in the back. So you're gonna work in a smaller space. You're gonna do the same exact thing, but just in a smaller space. Don't forget that. First thing you do, you put your ball line in. As you see, I got my ball line in right there. I'm gonna take my babulus open. I'm gonna set in another guideline. This is my one open. I'm going up about a finger's width still, only about a finger's width when I'm doing this. And then I'm breaking it down from open, half open to close. Just blending that line out. Open, half open, and close. And making sure I'm dusting and brushing. If not, you'll be just constantly cutting the same hair over and over again. Now y'all see I got that one guard on there. And with this, when you in these smaller areas, you want to make sure you're using or not using the whole clipper. You want to just be using portions of the clipper, only because you don't want to be making harder lines or pushing your lines. So just have more control when you in those smaller areas, because you don't want to be creating lines and having to work harder to get more lines out. Now, as you can see, I did move on. I put my 0.5 or the half guard on, and I'm just cleaning up everything that's under that one guard open. Just cleaning up, fading out, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do the Cut King way. Now I got that 1.5 guard on, and I'm just cleaning up. Just making sure it blends into that two that I put on the whole parameter of the head. And y'all know you gotta go to side two. Now when you get over here, again, don't go over here and do nothing different. Don't go in here trying to change it up. There's no reason to be doing that. Go in there and do the exact same thing you did on the opposite side, and even the exact same thing you did in the back. Like I said, it's a smaller space, so you want to make sure you're not using the whole blade on that clipper. You just want to use the corners. Be real picky, nitpick with it. If then you know what I'm saying, then it can look similar to this. Now y'all know what I got to do next. Y'all know what I'm doing now. That detail work. That detail work always wins, man. It sets you apart from the rest of the barbers, from even the barbers in your shop. If they ain't putting in that detail work, they ain't really cutting no hair, man. So make sure you going in and putting that detail work. This is real important. It brings out the haircut. It brings out your tapers. Look, be okay to step away. Look in the mirror. Look at that haircut. Analyze it. Make sure you getting everything where you want it to be at before you get ready to do this lining preparation and putting your holding spray on. That hold spray is it works wonderful. Makes it real crisp when it comes to lining it up. real crisp. Go ahead, break off into that back lining. Going around the ear. Y'all see that? It's so smooth looking right there, man. Y'all see the taper on one side look clean. Let me go ahead and line up this side for you so you can see what that taper really look like. Whoo-wee. Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. For sure. I'm going to hit the C cups, starting off at below the vertical bar first, and then going at the bottom of the C cup and connecting and bringing it together. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure I'm doing it all right. Make sure I'm getting it right the Cut King way. And when it comes to you doing the front lining, you want to start in the middle and work your way to one side, then come back to the middle and go to the opposite side, finishing up with the vertical bars. And y'all know once I do that with the clipper, I got to do a little some light enhancements. So I got the pencil, lining her up with the pencil one time, then I brush that in, brush it out a little bit, and I come back with that clipper, put her in a game. Y'all see this work, man. Hey, for more of this work, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to King Cuts at YouTube. You can book your appointments in the bio. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, y'all see that cut? Yeah, fresh. Top to bottom, left to right, and all the way around. King